Hey guys, how you doing? This is gonna be a weird setup because I'm just downloading the Canon Camera Connect. It's a new phone, that's why I'm downloading it again. And in my last video, I said that gears don't really matter. You know, it's all about your lighting and pretty much your experience as you go on with this photography. And so I've decided, you know what? While my video is rendering on the computer right now, I've set up pretty much the backdrop once again, and I'm just gonna use one light. So nearly tripped over. So that's my setup right there just behind me. I got that matte black paper that I bought, and right here is the good old Canon M50, as you can see right now. It's got the kit lens, which is the 15 to 45 IS STM. I think the aperture goes all the way up to 3.5 all the way down to 6.3. So I'm just gonna do a few pretty much quick headshots just using one light, which is this softbox right here. Pretty much just to prove a point that, you know, you don't really need all this fancy ass equipment, all this thousands of dollars worth of gear to pretty much get the same results, you know, because I mean, most of the time people won't realize, you know, your clients that's gonna hire you, you know, it'll be pretty annoying if they, because I had a lot of people say this and ask us like, oh, before I hire you, what gear do you use or what kind of camera do you use? And then I'm thinking, you know, like, does it really matter? It's, you know, the product and the finished product that I give you and produce pretty much makes the difference. And, you know, some people will just ask, but look, don't be afraid, you know, to use pretty much like a, you know, not really a professional camera, because I mean, an M50 I wouldn't recommend as a professional camera just because it has limitations, but it does great jobs if you know what you're doing. So this video is all about that. So I'm just gonna quickly set up and, you know, finish downloading the app on my Android phone, and we'll go from there. So right there in front of us is the M50. And this is my Android that's controlling live view, controlling the camera so I can take proper selfies, so I can play with the ISO, shutter speed and whatnot. And my setup is very, very simple, guys. Just one softbox right here. It's not the most expensive softbox in the world. I got it in Amazon. I think it costs about $100 or something for like 3 or 4 of them. And behind me right now is pretty much the most expensive thing besides the camera. This is a black matte paper. It's got a hole already right there because I stabbed it with a chair. But this paper right here cost me nearly $400, which is, I mean, it's not too bad. It's a good investment. And to my left right here is my workstation. It's my computer there. All my gears, about 20 grand worth of shit, pretty much. So this is where I'll do all my, you know, video editing and photos and all that. And yeah, this is literally my home studio. So as you can see, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. So I'll just do a few snapshots, a few headshots, just with the M50 and the kit lens itself. And, you know, just proving my point that the gear doesn't mean anything. It's literally the experience and how you play with lighting. So this is it. Wish me luck. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think I should be fine. So live view, here we go. This is the first time using this for a while. I haven't used this in a very, very long time. Okay, there's nothing happening. Hello. Oh, there we go. All right. So I'm on ISO 800. So let's bring that up. I'm bringing the ISO up even though I got a softbox to my left hand side, giving me that Rembrandt lighting. That's because the IS STM 1545 wide zoom lens, kit lens, only goes all the way up to 3.5, which is, you know, in the aperture world, the smaller the number, the bigger the hole is. So in this case, it's not very big, so it doesn't get much light. So I'm gonna bump up the ISO to about 1250. Shutter speed's at 125. It's at f4 right now, so I'm just gonna do my first snappity snap. So the way you do this, ooh, there's a little crease here. Give me a sec. Hope you guys like my footy shots. So the way you do your portraits, if you have, you know, your live view remote using your phone or whatever, you would go with a little timer. So the timer is set, I think, at the back of your camera. Here we go, boys, here we go. Self timer, let's go 10 seconds. All right, first snappity snap. Let's go again. This time I'm gonna cross my arms so it looks kind of cool. And then we'll do one more, little Backstreet Boys, you know, when they like to straddle the chair. That's what the cool kids used to do in high school. I was never one of them. All right. Awesome. So I'm just gonna do a little quick view of those shots. As you can see, man, it doesn't really matter. This is my honest opinion. I'm not saying I'm good looking and but with the lighting, nice backdrop, man. As I said, it doesn't matter what gears you use. It's literally, you know, playing with the lights, experience plays a big part as well, and just composition and telling. Obviously with portraitures, you are the person's mirror. So it's a little bit tricky in a way that you gotta be, you know, you gotta be able to coach them in, you know, like certain words that you're gonna say, they're gonna be a little bit iffy, like, you know, bringing that forehead forward and chin down and like squinting and whatnot, but you just gotta trust the process. So experience plays a big part, and it isn't the gear. As you can see, these photos that I've taken right here with a, you know, with a very cheap lens. I think this lens costs about $400 at George's Cameras, maybe a little bit more. Photo wise, in a very controlled environment like one softbox in a studio or your house, the photos are going to be great. Saying that though, if you go outside and the light starts to go down, good luck seeing things with this lens. I would recommend it outside. But as I said in here, you know, it doesn't matter. You can't tell if it's been taken with an 85-1.2 RF or with the, you know, with a kit lens from the M50 IS STM lens. You know what I mean? So what I'll do as well is I'll do a little quick video just you know, literally prove my point that the gear doesn't mean anything. So I'm just gonna do a quick intro. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So a couple of weeks ago, a girl asked me on my Instagram saying, if you're in a budget and you want to get a telephoto lens, what lenses would you recommend? And there's a few telephoto lenses out there that's quite good, like for example the 7. Hope you guys like that quick little intro right there of a new video that I actually filmed a couple of weeks ago. So this video literally comes down to one thing and one thing only, and it's lighting. So it doesn't matter what camera you use. I mean, shit, you could use your iPhones or your Android phones if you want to, as long as your lighting and your exposure is correct. So with all those stills that I just shot right there, and you know, the little intro for that video, it was all done with this bad boy, the 15-45 kit lens of the M50, okay? So this camera has a lot of limitations, but it has a lot of good things about it as well. So get your lighting and your exposure correct, and your clients won't know the difference. Hopefully this video helps. So that's about it for me today. If you like this video, click like, subscribe if you want to see some more. Hey, my name is Karlo, aka I Capture It, signing out. Peace!